Welcome back, everybody, to Traveler's Rest. We are just going to make our bed for the day. I have to admit, I did go and play another character, start another character and play it to get my head around this Christmas event, so I wasn't too derpy, and I had a better idea of what I needed, and now I do. I really do have a much better idea of what I needed. Alrighty. So, when we went and visited what's his face, the snowman, we got some new recipes. Okay. He also requested that we make him some tickets, which we will do soonish. Let me just get my tea cooking. I might need another cooking station. I don't know. Let's wander down into here to the cellar. So the way to get tickets is when your guests and visitors order order the Frostfall Snowman's recipes, and because I've very cleverly just put something on to cook, I can't show you what they are. Never mind, let's go into here. Alright, so we have aniseed, which comes from aromatic plants, pepper, bread dough, we're going to need breadcrumbs, things like that. From our food prep table, in here we can actually make fruit juice. I did not know that, now I do. So we're going to have fruit juice running. So we need desperately to have another serving keg so we can have different kinds of drinks up here. We need desperately to have more things up here, so more variety. And my variety is not just 100 different kinds of soup, but we need to have starters and steak and all that kind of thing in here. So we need to fix that. We need to have a variety of beers and stuff. I did play FIFA build. I did play with reorganizing my tavern as well, and I found that this wasn't a bad setup to have. Let me just bring that out one. We might just fix that. Oh, I'm in build mode. Yep. So I found that this wasn't a bad arrangement to have, but I also discovered that there's this wonderful little tool that we probably need a couple of that I didn't know about. Actually, I think I stuck these right up against the wall. I did. Okay. I wonder if I can turn the candle off so I don't burn it down. Can I do that? No. Okay. Alrighty, so we have this. I also learnt the hard way that I need to make sure I have an absolute ton of wood in the fireplace. Alright. And that buckets are a wonderful thing to have. Alrighty. So I finally got most things. What have I got in my storage? Because your crafting machines do not draw from your storage. Right, nothing. That's not a bad thing, I guess. Okay. So I learned a ton of stuff. And now I'm going to try and put some of it into practice. Let's grab that. That was tea. I know where to get stuff for seafood now. Just get that tea. Actually, hang on. So, festive recipes. Stuffed turkey. We're going to need white wine, onion, and raisins. And a wild turkey, which I found. We're going to need pork, garlic, apple, and butter. Panettone. Egg, flour, milk, and raisins. Now, we can apparently have a chicken thing. A chicken coop. Egg, sugar, butter, and chocolate. So, we need to just kind of keep an eye out for them. nuts, flour, lard, and sugar, stuffed crab, that kind of thing. So to get our tickets, we need to cook these. Right. Let me just put that tea on while I remember. And I better go and fill my water bucket up. Okay. So we can make raisins, but for raisins we need red grapes. So we're going to need some red grape seeds as well. I know. Life got interesting all of a sudden. It'll get very interesting if I don't actually remember to put things on. There we go. Okay. So I did learn a few things by playing ahead. And now I've got to go put them into... Aww, I get a kitty. Well, I have ginger hair and it's a ginger kitty. That's nice. I like that too. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I do love this one. I've got this one with my other character though. And let's have the two gingers together. How's that? A cat has wandered into your tavern. I guess it lives here now. You can buy a bed and a water bowl to keep it happy. I can. All right, money-wise, I have 1 gold piece. That is not going to be enough. Not going to be enough by a long time. All right, I want some more of these. I also learnt you've got to keep your fuel up. Like a lot. That's not going to last very long. It burns very fast. Okay, I can't just hold down. I was trying to hold down a mouse button to do stuff with. Alright, so now we have fuel in there. Over here, open that up. Alright, over here, open that up. We need to keep up the firewood as best we can. So yes, we have a few things we need to do. I'm still learning where I want to put my stuff. So I want to have a look in this because I don't believe I've checked it. This is your calendar where important events will be noted. Select any day marked with a red dot to view its events. Radio. Okay, Tavern Reputation 4. We need to get into that. That's where our orders are going to be from. We need to remember to water our things. Alright, and we are going to gradually move our stuff over to another field, I think. Radio. Copper bars. Alright, no. Ornamental axes. We are going to need a ton of that. I think I'm out of fuel. I'm just going to try and keep 100 fuel up into each of them. I know, it might not be my best ever idea, but anyway. Radio. So I need to think about what I need. And I probably should have paid more attention to the ingredients, but I do remember needing garlic. And I do remember needing onions. And I remember needing red grapes. Why am I on a black screen? Right, just took a bit. So let's go and get some of those. We're going to need some more yeast as well. And we are definitely going to need wheat. So we might pay attention to that. Let's see how much of that we can pick up. I have 140. Don't tell Leah, but I often move the vegetables around to drive her crazy. I love to play little pranks on her. I knew it. I knew the lettuce doesn't go there. You're wrong, Leah. I haven't touched those. Alrighty. I would buy the sprouts whenever I got the chance, except that one's a bit too rich for me. So, alright. To start with, let's go for the veggies that we know we're going to need. So, I'm going to buy 9 of them. I know I was very haphazard earlier, but now I've got a definite idea. We're going to need some onions. Yeah, we still got money left. Surprisingly enough. We are going to need sugar in the end, but I think my next most urgent need is wheat. I'm going to go for 12 of those. Alright, 110. I've still got money, so let's, I don't have red grape seeds. Where do I find those, I wonder? Maybe I need to level up my gardening? I'm going to grab one lot of blueberries, because I can't afford any more than that. I'm going to grab bitter hops to start with. Okay. That'll do me. Right, let's go and get these done. So, basically, I know we just spent a ton of money. We actually needed a broom too, but we're not going to... That'll have to be our next round of purchases, I think. The broom and some more equipment. So I'm still learning the game. I still have a fair way to go. But, alright, can I fit? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so I'm not quite so derpy as I was. And I have a better idea of how this shovel works. For instance, don't stand next to your crops when you want to use your shovel. Don't pull your shovel out while standing near crops, because you will accidentally dig up your crops, and then you'll be a very sad little panda. I'm going to leave this little line of green because I like it. I know, does there have to be a better reason than that? It just will form like this little fence boundary between my garden and my workstation. So I figured what I would start with is the wheat. And I'd like that to be in kind of one section. I'd like the hops to be in another section. I'm going to have to start a line of blueberries. I want my garlic up though. Alright, so I'm kind of thinking of laying my garden out a lot better than I currently have it. You can all breathe a sigh of relief. Yeah, so I'm trying to do a little bit of extra play. I don't have a lot of time to do extra play, but I'm trying to do a little bit of extra play in order to learn the game a bit better and give you guys a better watching experience, if that makes any sense. So that you're not watching me bumble around with no clue. Instead, you get to watch me bumble around with, half a clue. So much better, right? But I figured it might be better if I did it that way. Alright, so before we can plant our seeds, we're going to have to make sure the soil is nice and wet. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to dig more than I've got here, so that's okay. Alright, drop our hops over here. I should have bought an extra one. I'll buy an extra one tomorrow. Let's go with this. Is that crickets I can hear? So it's 7 o'clock at night already. I have 9 garlic. It's a row of 8. Alright, well in that case what I'll do is this. We won't buy the extra hops, we'll just put our garlic in so it's nice and tidy. Alright, what else have I got? I have 1 lonely blueberry plant. No, I also have 9 onions. Rightio. Well, let's get to it. Alright, I'm not standing anywhere I want to preserve. No. So I'm going to try and have 2 garden beds so it looks pretty, basically. It's not very practical. I could just join these 2 beds together. But I figured what I would do is have 2 garden beds. Oops. Oh no. Oh yeah, I did dig too far. That's okay. Oh no, I didn't. I know, right? Just dig it up. So not only are we going to have to get to a point where we've got all the ingredients, but we're going to have to get to a point where we can actually cook these recipes. We've learned them, but we don't have everything we need for them. Oh, and it's probably a good idea. Well, I mean, you can use your turkey for other recipes too, as I discovered by accident. Oops. Alright, but it's probably better to save it. Well, let's grab our onions and our blueberries. Radio. So I'm just going to grab my blueberries and I'm going to put them... Oh wait, we need that first. My bad. So you can tell the temperature difference. And then I suppose I should try and get into the shop, into the tavern, before I try and recoup a little bit of our losses today. So I'll pop these up here. And what we'll do is we'll have the onions mirror the garlic. Alright, so we're going to need onions. We're going to need wheat. We're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. This is the start of our cropping. Let me just pick up those. I mean, I could just spend today just getting stuff ready. Oh, the other thing I learned was... we have these, right? So I haven't made a lot of money yet. Customer satisfaction is kind of okay. I don't understand what it means by occupancy. Unless that means how many customers I can have at one time, which it might do. It might do. Alright, there are things I don't need in my backpack, like these. So I want to get them out. Do I have empty buckets? Yes, I do. Right. So, I'm going to start planting my trees in one area as best I can. I'm just trying to work out how I fuel a plant. What does that mean? Okay, I think I must be standing too close to something. They say if you chop down all the trees in one area, you kind of are going to have a hard time getting more. So I'm just trying to make sure that I plant out my seedlings. Apart from the fact that they are really in the way. See, I don't have the option to fuel them now. Maybe that was a glitch because I was too close to a workstation. There we go. They need a certain amount of space around them clear. There we are. Alright, what else needs to come out? Okay, I need to fill my water bucket. Okay, it's 23:15. We won't get to taverning tonight. That's okay. In that case, I'll make sure I get a bunch of other stuff done. So we'll get some prep done. I discovered you didn't need to be standing right next to your well with the bucket in hand to fill it. You just have to have a bucket that needs filling. We probably should do those sconces so we've got a bit more light in this area. I haven't found a way to put the sconces sideways on the walls. It might not be possible. Okay, can't make any more of that. That's okay, very soon we're going to get quite busy with this. Do I need fuel in here? Very often if you can't make something, it's because you don't have enough fuel to. Right, see now we can make stuff. I'm pretty sure I've got enough of everything here. But let's just make some more chicken soup. Check the fuel situation here. I'll get there. Yeah, I know. This one doesn't have a fuel situation, it just has a lack of fruit situation. And your fruit, for the curious, your fruit will actually turn into different flavors of juice. You can fit 30 things, it will restart it, but that's okay. I'm actually going to grab that out. I know it's not optimal, but we'll have 2 lots of 30 going. So it's not the bestest ever beer you can have. So we'll get that going. Go to here. I'm going to take the water out and I'm going to put the juice in. Alrighty. The keg is empty. Not anymore, it's not. And in here, store all matching. Wait, no, I haven't got that cooked yet. Is it midnight? It's 1 a.m. Let's go see if anything's cooked. If it's not, we're going to bed. No, right, we're going to go to bed. So tomorrow we might spend a day serving in the tavern just to increase our reputation. But we did need, or we might go exploring actually. Yeah, accept that. Right, but on that note, guys, I am going to leave you. If you enjoyed it, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later.